right. If college is part of your plan this fall, you still have time to apply to several University of Hawaii campuses. Joining us now to explain the extended deadline and available support is Carlos Peñalosa, Chancellor of Leeward Community College and Interim Chancellor of UH West Oahu. Now, Carlos, which UH campuses have extended their application deadlines, and how much time do prospective students now have?
Absolutely. So the application deadline has been updated to August 14th. Classes start on the 24th, and all community colleges have extended their deadlines, as well as UH Hilo and UH West Oahu.
Awesome. Now, who should take advantage of this extension?
Absolutely everyone. You know what? Today's the first day of school for the DOE. Parents that consider thinking about college, anyone that's ever thought about college, there's never a better time than now. And so whether you're a recent high school graduate or changing career paths, right now it's the opportune moment. Extended deadlines. We did this because we know that many parents were trying to get their keiki ready for the DOE, and now it's an opportunity for them to complete their application and get their career started.
One of the biggest reasons why people are hesitant about college is being able to afford it. What kind of scholarships are available or financial assistance?
Absolutely. The best kept secret, which shouldn't be a secret, is that most students are eligible for federal financial aid. The university provides a great deal of scholarships. And for the community colleges, we have Hawaii Promise, which covers the gap between whatever financial aid will cover for you and any difference that you have left in the tuition. I would say that the University of Hawaii is a really well-kept secret in that over 90% of the community college students graduate without student debt. And for UH Hilo and UH West Oahu, over 70% of our students graduate without student debt because of the available grants and scholarships and federal aid available to them.
Awesome. Now, what options are available for those who are balancing jobs, school, and having their families or their kids and other responsibilities?
Absolutely. Well, you know what? The vast majority of the community college students are part-time students, and quite frankly, even for the four-year campuses. So part-time options exist, and not only part-time, but also fully online programs, hybrid programs where you get a little bit of online and a little bit of in-person, and in-person classes that vary in schedules. We have our daytime blocks, we have our evening blocks, supporting our working class. We have campuses in just about every county. We have campuses just around all over Oahu. Students have an opportunity to not have to travel too far and still access wonderful education that UH provides.
Awesome. Now, the first day of school for UH students is August 24th. Is there still enough time for people to apply, secure financial aid, and register for their courses?
Absolutely. The UH admissions and records and financial aid folks are all ready to support our students. There's still time. We're still packaging the students that have already applied. But we've extended the application deadline because now we have a little bit more capacity to support our students in their enrollment campaign. And so, yes, there's absolutely still time. You could still get scholarships, and you could still get registered to start August 24th.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Carlos, for joining us this morning. You can apply on that link on your screen right there on the bottom. We'll also have more details on our website at hawaiinewsnow.com. We'll be back with more on Sunrise after the break.